Yo, my guys. Sorry for the long wait. For anybody that was waiting there, I was trying to get a stream on Twitch, but it wasn't doing it for some reason. But we're up now. Should be up anyway. Let me know if we're not, guys. So today, Hull C. We're going out on the Hull C. Well, I've got to go and buy it first, but that's today's tasks. Hopefully we get to do it. Let me know, guys, if you can hear me. And what's the quality like? Is it any good? La 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 la. Right. Let's disable that. Keep that going on there. Right, so let's go and get this whole thing. Where am I? I think I'm in Port Tressler at the moment. So that means I've got to head over to Lawville and then go from Lawville to, I think we're going over to Pyro. Let's do it. Any old ship, any old ship, any old ship. What we got going on here? So I've got to go and buy this. So I'm just going to check any ship to get there. I've got, you'll do. Quest delivery. Go back. Retrieve. Cheers, Fire. Thank you for the confirmation. Appreciate it, my friend. Right. I'm just making sure these are all paused. Hopefully, it lets me downstairs to get it. There we are. Probably just not doing that good. It's got the external freight elevators here, which is good for the whole sea. If you can, if you have any errors with the loading. Head down. Right, that's what I need to do as well on here. Just turn the stream off. Hull C cargo running. Just updating the thing. Hull C cargo running. Da 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 da. Bum 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 bum. Stream health. Get that. Put it up there. Just moving things around, guys. So I've got stuff that I can see. Let's do it. All right. Just keeping an eye on my stuff. So I got a new graphics card the other week. I got a 5070, and I'm thinking of updating to an i9. I currently have an i5 12th gen. I think I'm going to an i9 14th gen. But yeah, so that's why I'm keeping an eye on the stats here, guys. Just if you see me keep looking over, I'm looking over to make sure I'm not dropping frames and all that stuff. I want the stream to be a decent stream for you because I'm also recording the screens and my camera so that I can do a video later where I can cut it for those people that don't sit and watch the live streams. Whoa. Whoa, mama. I'd hit the cruise control by accident there. So how's everybody doing in chat? Everybody good? Did you have a good Christmas, guys? All good holidays. Right, where are we heading to? We're heading to... I hate that it does that. It's not good. We're heading to Lawville. Because we've got to go and buy this thing. So I've got 153 million thanks to the Trucker Bob. Thank you very much for the money. He gave me some money so that I could go and buy things like the Hull C, so that when I'm in live, I can do proper tests. Because a lot of people will complain when I'm doing the test for the Hull C, they'll complain that I'm doing it in the PTU, but that's the only place I can get the Hull C because that's where you have the money to get it. And so, yeah. Is the game too loud over my voice, by the way, guys? Let me know. If it is, I'll turn it down a little bit. You can't hear the game audio. Okay, good to know. Just looking at my settings now, guys. Why is there no audio? That's fine. Headphones, fine. So I'm getting the audio, so I'm not too sure why it's not coming up through this. I don't think it's to do with this. I don't think so. I'm not seeing it coming through here neither. Yeah. So trying to work on that now. Game audio. Okay, what I might have to do is, for now, is just put it onto the system. Okay, is that you've got a game audio now? And what I've done is just put it onto the system for now. Oh, actually, I might have to also put that. Game audio. I might have to put that onto there as well. Okay. Are we getting game audio now? So I've just had to put it on for the, what's it called at the moment, until I find out what the issue is.
Drive is now on.
How do? Are you alright? Said. Hope you're doing good. Is anybody on Twitch, by the way? If there's anybody on Twitch, can you let me know if it's working on Twitch? Because it shows it working on my device here, but not on my laptop. Let's go and buy this thing. Came in a bit too hot. That's just me. That's the way I am.
Landing. Touchdown. Welcome to Lawville.
Welcome to Lawville. Now let's put this away and then go and buy this whole sea. Let's do it, guys.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System.
No, I don't want to file a claim. I want to store that one.
Your vehicle has been moved to a place with...
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. We're off to buy. We're off to buy. We're off to buy. I also need some. Make sure I get some. I can get that from the first stop anyway. First stop, I need some fuel or some drink. That's So this might be one of the first times in the live that I've actually bought a Hull C. Looking forward to it. Having an Hull C in the live version instead of the PTU all the time. Wait, let's have a look. Trick. It's a trick. No. It's RSI. Go to all manufacturers and we'll find it that way. Also, if they do it here, I want to buy a Carrack. Let's have a look, have a look, have a look. Nomad. I do like the Nomad. Right, so there's the Hull Air. Who's that by the Hull Air? Them. San, Hull Air, Hull C, 15 mil. 15 mil. I wonder if I can afford it with my 150 mil. We are getting sound now, are we, guys? Full on. And what else do I want? They should do a search at the top. Should do like a little search. I want a Carrack. I don't know who does the Carrack. And if I can even buy it here. Who does it? Who does it? Let me look at my trusty sites. Carrack. At least I can search it in here. I can only get it from area 18 for 34 mil, so I'll go and grab that another time. Right. Hull C, and we're going to go on this around trip. So I'm going to go to Gaslight first. And we're going to pick up some distilled spirits over there. I'll do my fixes and stuff in a second. I'm going to get it from here so that it actually gives me the right hanger as well.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
Hull C. Finally got a Hull C. Hopefully they don't wipe it soon. Get rid of it. That's my luck. Next update is going to be a wipe and my Hull C's gone. Elevator, elevator, elevator. Here she is. The big girl. That is the Hull C. She's a big one. She a big one. What's your favourite ship, guys? What's your favourite ship in the verse to fly? For and for what? Like mining, salvaging, cargo running? Are you into doing the FPS stuff? What are you guys into? Right, let's do this. I'm not using my voice control today. I've not turned it on.
Attention, pilot.
Let's get away from that flickering doing my edit. There we go.
Please visit us again. Remember, if you're contemplating a career change, you should contact one of Hurston's resource managers for information about exciting career opportunities.
All right, Davey. No problem. No problem. Right, we've got to get over to the jump point of Pyro. The jump point of Pyro. Pyro Gateway. That's where we're heading. I love the music in this. It's so nice. Let's do it. Get up there. Oh, looks like we're over the jump point. Range. How do you guys think this is going to change with the engineering? Do you think it's going to make a difference? Do you think we're going to need crews for these big ships like this? Me personally, I think unless you're in a battle, you're getting pirated. I think you should be fine in cargo running these ships. Obviously, that's going to make a difference when pirates come along. So we're 29 at GM. George Michaels. Let's just have a look at some stuff I need to do. Just trying to clear my cache on the iPad because my Twitch stream's not showing on here on my iPad, but on my phone it is, and on the main screen it is, but for some reason it's not on the iPad. On the iPad I'm getting this. You guys let me know you're getting the same, or are you actually getting the feed on Twitch? So I'm going to try and clear the cache and see if that does anything. Dim. Is anybody else on Twitch? Can you let me know if you're getting the same or are you actually getting a thing? I think what it is because the encoder. So with Twitch, they do a weird thing, whereas with the encoder, you only get. It depends on what they've got allocated. So if I'm streaming in 1440 like I am in YouTube, then with YouTube you get the encodes or transcodes or whatever they are, so you can drop it down from 1440, 1080, 720. Whereas with Twitch, they'll only give you that if you're a partner or they've got the ability to do it, and they've got the whatever the resources to do it. Otherwise, you have to try and encode it yourself into those different ones. So I'm wondering if that's what the issue is that I'm getting an issue because the transcode. But it is working on my phone and my computer, so. Right, let's find this thing. Where are you? Where are you? There she is. What we're after. I don't need to fuel up or anything like that. Cool. Cheers for that fire. Yeah, I wonder if it's just certain things. I'm going to refresh this cache in a minute when we're heading over to the next point. It's silly that the whole transcode thing. I don't want to have to drop it down to 1080. Straight into. Whoa. What I need to do is stick that on, put my landing gear down, and that will then slow me down a lot. That was close. I forget when I've been flying the smaller ships for a while, I forget that the bigger ships are really lumpy. And so a good way to slow yourself down is just throw your SCM mode in and drop your landing gear, and that would just slow you right down. Also, it'll stop you from going too fast as well. So here's a quick tip for you guys that you might not know. You see the rings that we've got here, these rings. If you don't see them, then it could be that your radar is off here. Is that the radar? No, is that the radar? Is that the radar? Could be that the radar's off, so you're not going to see it, and you can't jump if your radar's off. You've got to make sure you've got your radar on. So when you're doing your power management, just make sure you've got that. Here we go, guys. Back when I was playing this in 2.17, we started at 3.17, sorry, not 2.17. I keep saying 2.17. 3.17. The idea of these jump points was just fantasy. Jump into these different places. now we've got it. It's really, really good. And they do seem to have slowed it down for like the bigger ships as well. It seems really slow in the bigger ships. Over to the pyro side now. It's gone orange. Get away from the yawl. Don't want to be hanging around near the yawl. Stay away from the hull. Right, we're going to head over to Gaslight. That's where we're heading. So let's sort this out. Gaslight. It's like that one's a chunk away, isn't it? One of the furthest. What, 80 or something? 95. 95 George Michaels. Boom. I said, guys, I'm just going to switch lights from behind me. Figure out why this thing is not. It's not working. Right, let's figure this out. How do I clear the cache? I think if I clear the cache, will that work? That's what I'm looking at.
Quantum fuel at 75%.
Alright, okay. 72 George Michaels away. I'm gonna log in. Maybe it's because I'm not logged in. Mm. So over at Gaslight, we're going to pick up some distilled spirits and head over to the Pyro Gateway. So basically back where we was. It's Pyro Gateway in Stanton we're going to. To come in.
Quantum travel complete.
Right, here we are. So what have I got left? I've got 137 mil. I think I've got enough to buy the stock. I got enough to buy the stock. On my thing up there that I need.
Shield on.
Wolf Tiger.
An available space has been located.
Approved to dock.
Here we go, guys. Dock in. See, some people say they have issues with docking. So let's see if we get that same issues. I'm just looking actually. Where's the there, that's what I'm looking for. The cargo section. They said there's a cargo section here, so both green, aren't they? There we are. So, what's blocking it? That's because we're too close to it. Or not close enough, should I say. Let's drop down, forward. Okay, good luck. Down more, I think. Cool. That's about right. Forward. There we are. Like a glove.
Arrival complete.
Cool.
Welcome.
Has it turned my engines off? Yeah. Has it done? Don't know if it has. No. Right, so hoping all goes well here, and there is actually a place to buy this cargo, because when I checked on the website it said there was. It said it had the cargo area, and I think it's over behind us, over there somewhere. So we'll find out in a minute. Let's go. What we're getting from here, we're getting some distilled spirits. Apparently they sell 5,000 here, so we should be able to get enough. Let's take my chair up. Let's do my head in.
Okay.
Really low. Somebody's out here. Get off my distilled spirits! They're mine. They're mine. Right, let's have a look. Gaslight. Why does it not let me pick my ship? Why is it not letting me pick my ship? So it means then there isn't a thing here then to buy it. What a pain in the bum. What a pain in the bum.
Hello.
I'm going to look at this screen here, and it says gaslight. Retry. Let's have a look. I'm going to go distill spirits. From gaslight. That's there. Hold. Let's see. Details. So habitation, cargo centre, auto load, clinic, food. So as far as that, and docking and elevator. So as far as that's, I'm aware there is a cargo centre. So we should be able to get it. Maybe the way to tell would be.
Attention. This vehicle will be moved into storage to accommodate other customers. Please clear the area as soon as possible.
Is that why then? Because it's not been put away. Can I put it away? That's the thing. We'll go and see. Let's go and see.
Attention. This vehicle will be moved into storage to accommodate other customers. Please clear the area as soon as possible.
I moved it to storage. Right. Now let's check, see if that does it. I don't think that'll make a difference, but another way to tell would be to go into a lift. And they should have the external freight elevators in them yes, they've got the external freight elevators, which means then they should be able to have the ship picked as a thing. Maybe I had to put it away, but then how are you going to put it away? If you've got it full of cargo, you're not going to be able to put it away, are you? We'll see. Right. Still spirits, 32s, 144 for 6.043 million. Let's write that down. 6.034 mil. Ooh. And that's going to fill us up by confirm. So I've got to get over to pick up from cargo deck required. So yeah, it's full. We had more than enough. 6 million. 6 million! Whoa. So not only 16 mil for the ship itself, and 6 mil for that, but we're set to make, let me check on here. $4 million. Set to make 4 million. That's a lot. That's a lot. Ooh. Alright, let's go and get it. See if anybody's got any issues. See if I come across the issues that other people have been having. Also need to buy some of that dirty water they've got here as well. Dear sir,
What can I do for
do you have dirty water? Yes, you do. Take my helmet there. Grab some dirty water. Got a couple of those. Stick them in my backpack. I'll grab some of those. Fried sea nuts. Ah, September. No. God damn you. Oh my god, guys. I just wanted to buy some food. Yeah, back on. Let's quick buy some of these.
Don't do refunds.
Yeah. Oh, I don't think you would want to really do a refund if I've beaten it. Right, let's eat this. Why have I got my helmet back on? I bet I've got no water as well. I bet that ended up not buying the water because it did it at a certain time.
You're lucky I need customers.
What?
What are you trying to say?
Got him.
Dirty water. Invisible dirty water.
Fine. You want something?
This game's so messed up, man. So messed up. What have I got? I'll have some... I didn't realise I had some stuff already. Oh, I've got...
Can I get you anything?
Cuba. Whatever that is.
Yeah. Why buy something when you can just take up space for free?
Whatever.
Right, finally. Got some water. I don't think I've downloaded it, no. I've got to go over to a... elevator. Not an elevator, but the other thing, like the little square box. I'm hoping so. I'm hoping so.
Yeah, okay.
Right.
What can I get you?
Get my ship out.
Welcome to the ASOS vehicle retrieval system. Vehicle selected. Stand by. Your vehicle has been
Alright,
delivered
Changa.
following the...
Whatever.
So you got these external freight elevators now, so if you needed to, you could load, you could have put it into the station, the space station itself, and then loaded. But it's something like a whole sea. You're going to need a couple of people to do that, because how many boxes are you talking? 4,000 divided by 32. It's a lot. I'd be here next week still loading it by myself. I wonder if it's an issue with the iPad itself. That's why it's not running it. I'm presuming that's what it is, because I'm getting the feed there and I'm getting the feed there with it. So probably just the iPad itself. I do want to keep an eye on my numbers, because make sure I'm not dropping anything. Make sure the stream is nice for you guys. Bit miffed about the audio. Bit miffed about the audio. I'll figure that out though. I probably just need to reset. But I am using Wave, Elgato Wave Link 3 in the beta mode.
How can I best help you today?
So I may have to put on the original
You are
one back
clear
on.
to leave.
Complete.
You are clear to leave.
Just trying to figure out then, was it opening behind me or was it opening above me? Flashing was doing my head in. Right, so we're gonna find these places. Yeah, a lot of, that's one thing I've been hearing. A lot of people are having issues with it. But that I put the ship away there, and then it noticed it. So we'll see how we get on in a
Thank
minute.
you for visiting. Safe travels.
Oh, we'll see how we get on in a minute with It's because I've got the C on. With it on a when it's fully laden. I wonder if they're going to start forcing us to have to put it into the hangar. I wonder if that's what's going to happen. The freight elevator things. Ooh, I'll be here all day with that. Right, let me contact TATC. So this is a way of doing it in case you guys didn't know. You go to here and then you go to Gaslight Cargo. That's I could have checked earlier actually to see if they had that cargo thing. Did I just see Kilthanis? Did I just see Kilthanis in my thing? There we go, let's get in that box. Oh, actually I better... did that one, is it? That's it. Just making sure I was in the right one. Right. I wonder if that's what they're doing. I wonder if they're pushing us towards the having to unload it ourselves. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's 12. So you think 12 plus another 6. So there's 18 per spindle. So 20, 40, 60, 80. 160, 152 boxes. Wow. That's a lot, 152 boxes to unload. That's what you're going to need. We're going to need with these bigger ships. We're going to need a few people doing it with us. We can't just rely on 1 or 2 people. We're going to need a team of people to do it. Plus, I mean, we do have the tractor beam, so that might make things a little bit easier for us. Yeah. Should be it. Cool. Right, I can head off. And we are heading back to Pyro Gateway in Stanton. Now, like you say, whether it will acknowledge the ship when I get there, that's a different story.
Thank you for visiting. Safe travels.
Thank you.
Warning, your vehicle is blocking a critical path. Please clear the area, or it will be impounded.
I won't get impounded. Get out of here.
Shield off.
We'll be gone. We'll be gone by about 20 seconds. Oh, I've damaged my engines. That's why I've got the torquing balance. I've damaged my engines when I backed into that thing. Silly ass. 95 George Michaels. Should have enough fuel. making notes for myself. Yeah. Yeah. That's good. That's a good point. While we're traveling through here, guys, I'm going to jump on a quick message, guys. If you want stuff, words and stuff like that, that you might not be able to get in the F5 wars, check out in our description. We do have a link to the Impound. Go and check them out, guys. I got my Caterpillar because I was able to upgrade to the Ironclad with a ship that I wasn't able to get with my CCU chain, and I was able to get that ship in the Impound. So go and check them out, guys. You get 5% off as well with our link. Right. First one done. So here we should make about 4 million. What a chunk. What a chunk of money that is. So we should be selling it for around 10.1 ish, around 10.1 million. That's a lot. And then our next one from there is going to be from Pyro Gateway, so where we are. We're going to grab aluminium and we're going to take that to Terra Gateway, and then from Terra Gateway we're going to pick up some agricultural supplies and take that over to Levski, and then from Levski we're going to pick up some corundum. If there is any there might not be any there, because I know a lot of people are doing that run, the corundum run from Levski, and then over to Arbitrary. So we'll see. We may not get to the Levski Arbitrary one. We'll see what's there, and then we'll go from Arbitrary back to Gaslight, and that's a run basically. That's if it works. That's if it recognises my ship when we get to Pyro Gateway, where we're heading now. We will find out. If not, then I'll just start unloading some of the boxes by hand. But that's going to be a massive task. It's going to be a monumental task. 120 boxes or something like that. Was it 120? Around 120 boxes. 112, something like that. It's a lot of boxes. But for 4 million, that's some chunk. That's a chunk of money and a half, that is. A chunk of money.
Quantum fuel at 25%.
For George Michaels. I'm gonna have to repair the ship as well, I think. So how am I gonna do that? I have to land it on her. But we'll work out just if it's too much with the torque imbalance. Right. This is going to be... I'm going to have to be really, really slow here because of this fully laden ship. Just... You go forward a little bit and you'll just move for like an hour. So yeah, I'm just even trying to control it that way. It's a lot. Slow and steady, guys. Slow and steady with this one. Make sure I don't lose my numbers. Trying to work out where the actual point is. That's it. It's going down that way. Trying to work it out. Going to make this one that is going to be slow. How do you, Sir Norm? Hopefully you're doing well. Glad to see that somebody's on Twitch. On Twitch, in the Twitch world. Right, slow but sure, guys, slow but sure. The amount of times I've bounced back out of this place. Looks like somebody else is about to open it up as well. Put my brake on, hopefully this all activates before. Oh, it's jumped out of it. That's why I take it slow. Literally just floating now.
Shift on.
Try and get myself back into it.
Shift off.
I think I have to bite the bullet and just head backwards. That's what I'm gonna have to do. Keep an eye on my numbers actually. Oh yeah, so we're going down to 100 now. Slowed myself right down. It is. Animal. I do have my landing gear down, so maybe if I take that up, I can move a little bit quicker now. turn into it as well now. Start turning towards it, I'll float across it again. Ooh, a new noob has joined the ranks. Cheers for the follow, Norm. Really, really appreciate that, buddy. Right, come on. There we are. Come on, let's get in there. Finally. Got there. Going through here should be fine though. See, a lot of nice movement going through here. Luckily, the place we're going to is literally at the end of this, so that's good. Let's pick up the next load. I do realise, guys, not everybody's going to have the whole sea, not everybody's going to have the money to get the whole sea and the cargo, but I do a lot of videos for the players that have smaller ships and not a lot of cash. But I just wanted to do some in the live environment with the whole sea for those people that do have it, instead of keep doing it in the PTU, because a lot of people complain in the PTU that I'm doing it in the PTU and not the actual live. But that's the only place I could get my whole sea, whereas now I've got one, so I'm able to do it and have proper representation of what you can earn with the whole sea. We're in the Stanton side now, it's gone blue. And that's where we're going, straight to that. Definitely got damage. Back end. All I did is back into a little pole. It's a little ding, if that. It's a ding. Right, again, I'm going to take the same approach here. I'm going to have to be really, really careful to dock. Actually, do I dock? I'll try and dock, but there is also, you can park near the bays as well. I don't want to go too fast because then I'll end up not being able to get through again. And yeah, the new mission. So I'm doing cargo trading here. I'm not doing the missions itself, but I'm doing cargo trading. But a lot of people are saying that they can't get the whole sea to show up in the thing, which is, I just had that issue, but I had to put the whole sea away to be able to get it to show up. And if I'm able to put the ship away with all the cargo on it, when I get it back out, then it's literally just going to blow up in the hangar unless it puts it into a dock.
Shield on.
Really slow that speed down. I'm looking for they generally are quite close together. Put my landing gear down, so it drops me down to about 30.
Landing gear down.
Where are they? So I'm looking for the little docking place, but I think next to them is they've got the little landing pads. So I'm looking for at the moment. There's a cargo, so the cargo elevators will be there as well. Can't see the things. I wonder if you can just hit the cargo and it gives you a place to do it. That'd be funny, wouldn't it? Where are the things? Why is it not going to give me a docking? Right, I need to go and find the places. Yeah, you can manually offload, yeah. Just down underneath me there. Down, where is it? There. They'll have a couple of places where they've got freight elevators on the outside. Right, it's going to be a slow one, this one, guys, because I've got to find the place I need to land. Up there. So I wonder if I go up there first and then see if it allows me to select my ship from up there. If not, then dock. So what I used to do with the Hull C a couple of patches ago, I used to just come up to one of these pads here, go inside and select the ship. But if people are having issues with that, then it's not going to be good. Oh, just bashing around. Right, let's turn the engines off. Let's head inside. And see if it recognises the ship floating around. If not, then I'll have to dock, and then if not, try and put the ship away, maybe? Oh, not what I want to do. Definitely don't want to do that. I want my helmet on. Almost. Almost. Such an idiot. Pads don't work and don't land with cargo. Hull C is too heavy to lift in 1G cargo. The elevator's not working yet. Is that what you're saying? If I remember, that was an issue not long back as well. Elevators fine. Then you got the external elevators. Is that what you're saying? The external ones? I do that a lot with my helmet. Right, let's give this a whirl. I'm not expecting it to work. I'm not expecting it to find my ship. does, it'd be a bonus, but I don't think it will. Yeah, so it's not done. So the only move then is to try and dock it. It's going to be silly that you have to have it landed. Are they forcing us to? Are they forcing us to have to push it into one of those elevator things? Is that what's happening? Oh, didn't realise. I didn't remember what pad I was on. What pad was I on? Try one. Yeah, that they used to show up. They used to show up, but they stopped after a bit of time. I think it was the last patch I saw they stopped. Too far. So 4 maybe. Three, 2, or maybe I just went past it then. Try 3. I think you're right. It was 2. It seems the closest. Good looking out. So, also, Arta, there is an issue with it being docked at the moment as well. A lot of people having issues with it docked. So, I'm going to try that and see what happens. But then, will it let me put the ship away from being docked? If it doesn't do that, and then when I go to get it out, will it put it out in not docked? That's the issues we're looking at the moment with it. Or do we then just try and manually unload? I don't want to do that. Right, let's find a dock. Where is it? We have a dock. To sell from, so you can buy, just not sell. That's so stupid. I think that's what it's doing. I think it's forcing us in it to manually unload. Is it because it's too heavy you can't take off then? When I dock here, it's probably not going to show it, is it? Again, like you say. So it looks like we're probably going to have to go towards manual unloading. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. It's like 120 boxes. But are they, is it going to be, is it something they're actually doing and sort of trying to force us to do? with the hull Cs? And if that is the case, would you guys still use the hull C? What would you do? Would you guys still use it? Would you not use it? Oh. That's the thing. What would you do? What would you do? So if I go here now and it doesn't show up, which I'm expecting it won't, then is that docked now? Then if I then am able to put the ship away and sell, bring a friend, yeah, definitely something to yeah, I'd have to one friend. Do you reckon one friend? So that's like 60 boxes each. Now, if you was to manually unload a caterpillar would generally have 2, 4, 6, about 8. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 24 times 4. So a caterpillar would have about 105 or 110 boxes or something, I think. So did I just go the wrong way? Idiot. So it's not much more different to unloading a caterpillar, is it? If a caterpillar is 100 and odd boxes. And you do have the tractor beams on that. That might be helpful. It's definitely something to look at. So what I'm going to do is, if the ship doesn't show here, I'm not going to put it away. Because if I put it away and then it shows up to sell, then getting it back out is going to be a pain. We're in docking port 1, so don't forget. Because if I then get it back out, it's going to have the spindles down. And like I say, you might not be able to take off in the gravity with the 1G. So it looks like probably being forced to manually unload it. But for 4 million? It's a lot of money. For 4 million, it's a lot of money. So, don't think it's going to show. No. No. So, I'm going to have to manually unload, aren't I? It will probably let me put the ship away. I'll check that, but I'm not going to actually put it away. What I'll do is I'll manually load so much of it and then try and put the ship away. Maybe that's something to check. And is it a good thing? Forcing us to manually unload? So we're in docking port 1. F, docking port 1. What would you guys want to see? Would you want to see me manually unload it? Or do you want to see me try and put the ship away and see if we can then pull it back out? And what happens with that? Or do you want me to do manually unload some of it, leave a couple on there, and then do the second part? I think that's probably the best option, isn't it? Because then we can get to see both. I normally do it through my voice control. So I'm going to do it this way, I think. Yeah, that's all, yeah. Right. Come on then, let me out. Let me out, guys, let me out. Let me out. Let me out. Let me out. Is there an undocking button? Yeah. Fire countermeasures. Countermeasures. Come on then. Let me out. You gonna let me out? Is there an undocking button? Do you guys know of? Normally I just say it on my thing and it lets me do it. Like normally just request it. And then it undocks me. Come on, let me out. Let me out. No. 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 Oh no. No. And the door's closed now, innit? If I was to come out of this and back in, would I end up at this station? God, it's this game, man. This game. Forced to take the first option. Yeah. Rob, Chris said, guess what, guys? So where am I? I'm at Pyro. I wonder if I come out of here, will it put me back in here? Because this was the station I was at. I think that's what I'm going to have to do. I think that's what I'm going to have to do. If not, I'll come to it. Exit to main menu. Because if I press backspace, then I'm going to just end up... Where was I? Where did I start? Microtech, so I'd have to come back up from Microtech. So if I try this, and then we'll see where we get through this. Pyro Gateway. It says. Forced to take the first option. Goddamn game! This game. I think has that been an issue before for anyone? Where it just, I think I've had that once or twice before, where it's almost like you're trespassing, so it puts the ship away. It's like the whole sea's the sick child of Star Citizen, isn't it? It just doesn't get better. It improves for a little bit and then just goes back again. So that's my luck. That's just my luck, guys. Yeah. Well, like you said, this is going to be usually spam and alternate. I'll try that next time. No, alternate. I did keep hold of N with the docking one, but. And like Swedish Ned said, it's gonna be an issue in it now. It's gonna be an issue now. So this is going to be in an hangar with the spindles up, smashing around the place. Hey, I wonder if I can sell from here. I wonder if it'll show it now. It probably will, but then I'll have to I wouldn't be able to sell it separately because it'd be already sold, wouldn't it? But saying that, so the whole sea's there. The whole sea is here. 144 boxes. That's a lot of boxes. 10.2 million. I wanted to make sure we got that's what we would have got. What I'm going to do is I'm going to sell it and then see if I can put it in the cargo elevator. I expect this is just going to go per ships anyway, and I've lost 6 million, but I'm not bothered about the money. I'm bothered about showing what it's doing. Medical. Oh. Should have better off doing my insurance here just in case, aren't I? It's something I used to do a lot. Is do my insurance at the place I was.
Red and white hat and glasses. Would you please contact the front desk to let us know where you spotted them? Thanks.
Just in case. Just in case. Right, so what I'm expecting to happen here is we'll pull the ship out. It's got its spindles down. It gets bounced around all over the shore. Now, if the spindles are not down, would it even let me take off like we said earlier?
Vehicle selected. Stand by. Your vehicle has been delivered to the Philippines.
Large hangar. Large hangar. I mean, it's not bouncing around at the moment. Watch as it comes in. I don't want to go near it. But could I take those boxes off and put them in those freight elevators? That's the thing. I mean, it's going to let me on, isn't it? But then is it just going to blow up or... get in? Yeah, I could have pulled that cargo off, but I wonder if I can put the spindles in, like someone was saying. There's the bug at the moment with putting the spindles in. And none of the cargo is safe now. Oh man, a nice waste of 4 mil. 12 seconds until I'm rescued. Oh man. I think it was just nothing you can do there, is there? It's just like I said. How do you, Kit? How are you doing? Good. Yeah, that didn't go down. That didn't go down too good for me there. So that's that ship gone.
Lab 2. Storage room 3 right now. Security to storage room 3.
That's that ship gone. Even if I'd have started pulling that cargo off anyway, it would have still been the same. It would have ended up blowing up in the end. Thing is now, is that unfulfilled? Is it going to say it's unfulfilled?
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
Still. Yeah.
Your insurance claim.
Let's
has been sent.
head down to... I should have... Yeah, I could have just pulled some off. Yeah, manual's the only way to go, looks like. So that's what we might have to do next. You can automatically load it, but yeah, manually unload it. Yeah, that's just the way it is. Just see if there's any boxes around. Are they going to fix that? Are they going to just force us to
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval
have to do
system.
that manual? That's
Your
the thing,
insurance
isn't it?
claim has been sent.
15 minutes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the next step here for the next lot, and then from there manually unload at the next place, just to show that side of it. What a pain in the butt. What a pain in the butt. So 13 minutes. I think you can go and buy cargo, can't you, while you're here. So the next one is going to be... So the next one is going to be aluminium. Aluminium. Good to know. Cheers for that, UK. But at least I showed you guys that it would have sold for 10 point something million, so you would have made the 4 million. Definitely would have made that 4 million. Aluminium. How you doing, KJP? Hope you're doing good. So, aluminium. All 32s. Pay 6 million again. 6.088 million. Write that down. What do I do with my pen? 6.008 million. Million. And how much are we going to make from that? Let's have a look. Aluminium. Power gateway. And we're going to go to Terra Gateway, I think. Terra Gateway. So a measly 2.9 million for that, for this one. Measly 2.9 mil. yeah, KJ. B, make sure you put your foot down. When she comes in, make sure you are really thirsty for that cup of tea. Show her who's boss. Yeah, 25 mil, including this ship. Yeah, I've got somewhere to go. It'll pay for itself. Buy a few patches. Pay for itself by a few patches. So measly 3 million. That would have made 4 million. This would make 3 million. So that would have been a nice 7 already. I would have been halfway there. It's fine. These things need testing. It just means it's going to be a quick on, slow off, and you tend to need other people with you. And then we can see external freight elevator. They've got quite a few of them here though, so that's good. Yeah, it's good. That's the thing, innit? The losses are big,
Welcome
but
to
until
the ASOC vehicle retrieval system.
until they fix it. But are they going to fix it? That's the point. Are they going to with the introduction of these external freight elevators? Are they now going to force us to because those magic boxes, those magic green boxes are not reality, are they? They're not reality unless you sit there and then you get ships coming over to do it. They don't just appear. That's not reality. And so are they going to force us to have to manually load these big ships? Because if you're earning 4,000 or if you're earning 4 million profit, then you're better off with a team of minimum 2 for 140 boxes. That's like 70 boxes each. It's a lot. It's going to take you a bit of time to do, but is it worth it? Because you're probably going to be looking at over an hour, aren't you?
Your
Your vehicle has been moved to our storage facility.
Not what I asked for.
Your insurance claim has been sent.
8 minutes. Yeah, that'd be good, wouldn't it, on the pads? Those freight elevators on the pads, they'd be cool. Yeah, I think the same. I think the same, UK. I think unless you have ships coming over and doing it, but I think those freight elevators are pretty much what it's going to be. You have to, and I do agree with that. I do agree, like when you're making 4 million, because if you take something like a Caterpillar that takes 500 SCU and you fill that at a station like here, it'll take over 20 minutes to unload it if you've got one on, a full load on, and then load it again. So you're probably looking at around 20 minutes total time. Whereas if you put in a Hull C and you auto load in a Hull C, it's taking 2 minutes to auto load a Hull C of 4,000 SCU, 4,000 whatever, 600, 4,608 SCU. So I do get that there should be a longer time on that auto, maybe 20 minutes, or manually loading it yourself. And with the auto, there should be a cost like there is with the manual or the auto loading.
Goodbye.
So I do agree with it. Like, as much as people will probably moan about that, I actually agree with that. You know, if we're making 4 million, then an hour's worth of work for 2 people, 2 million each, is not a bad shout. In my opinion, anyway. Just make sure my things are good. Yeah, I agree. Definitely, like with these big ships, you're going to need to, like you say, hire somebody. I'd gladly jump on with someone and help them load the ship for 500k. Definitely, you know. And we'll see this here when we've got through this now. When we go through this now and get it, you'll see that like it's like 2 minutes or something to do it.
Your insurance claim has been sent.
What's going on here?
Your insurance claim has been sent. Thank you.
Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Idiot. I just paid more than I should have paid, but it's fine. Yeah. How did Queens do it? No. So I'm using the Hull C. So what we've figured out, and a lot of people have figured out, is we can have the Hull C in your hangar or in here. Go upstairs and buy your cargo, because it will show your Hull C when it's in your inventory, in your bin put away like it is now. It won't show it if it's docked or floating around the station, but you can load it with the green box as long as you buy the cargo while it's the ship's put away, then get the ship out, go to the green box. That will auto load. But then when you go to sell the cargo, if you dock, you won't see the ship. If you're around the space station, you won't see the ship. You can't put the ship away because obviously the spindles. Some people said or someone said in chat a minute ago, you can put the spindles down. So the only option you got left is to go to the freight elevator, which is what I'm going to do now. Once I've got this and I'm going to the next station, I'm going to drop I'm going to go to the external elevators and we're going to unload it at the external elevators. You can't sell it auto sell like that. That's not a thing, or is it a bug? I'm not sure. I presume it is a bug. But what we're discussing here is, we think that what's going to happen is that they are going to sort of push it towards manual loading, because if you're getting 4 million and you hire somebody or you've got somebody else on with you, 2 million each for probably an hour's worth of work is a really, really good payday. And it's 140 boxes. Whereas if you look at the Caterpillar, now the Caterpillar has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's 8 lots of 24. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 lots of, I think 12 lots of 2, and then 4 lots of 1 per bay. So that's 4, 8, 12, 18, 22. About 22 per bay, and there's 4 bays. So you're talking 108 just in the 4 bays, and then you've got probably another 10 or something in the front bay, so you're probably talking about 112 cargo in something like a Caterpillar. So, and with that, you could probably only, if you're pushing it, make 500,000 at that. But then there's a lot of places that won't sell ones. But the brackets are coming out there. Did any of you guys read about the brackets that are coming? So they've got these brackets coming where things like copper and stuff will be in bracket 16, 32, 24, the bigger brackets, and there'll be probably a lot more of that for people like the people in the whole season stuff. And then the brackets for things like Partilium is going to be bracket 2. So you'll be able to buy it in size 2s and 1s, but there'll be a less of that stuff. And so it's not going to be worth someone in a Caterpillar going down trying to get Partilium. So it's going to be better for the smaller ships. I think they're trying to push it towards smaller ships having some good profits. I think they're working it out at 20% per bracket. So someone in a Hull C would make 20% more than somebody in like a Caterpillar or Max, Starlance and Max. I need to put notifications up when ads come up, actually, so that I can stop talking when I'm talking like that. Yeah, so with the larger brackets, you're going to get larger. You're still going to get good profit and better margins. So Queen Zoe, what I was talking about there was brackets, and what's happening is what's going to happen going forward is they're going to have these brackets. So bracket 2 or lower is going to be things like Partilium, which are really, really rare stuff, so there won't be a lot of it, and it's really going to be good for the smaller ships like the Nomad, things like that. Those smaller ships, it'd be better to get the bracket 1 and bracket 2 with that, and then they'll move up to the next bracket, which is going to be 8, and that's going to be things like the Cutty Black will be good for that, and certain things like fresh food and stuff will be good for that. And then so the brackets go up until 2, you get to the things like the Hull C, and that's things like copper. And what they're saying is there's going to be enough stock that someone in a Hull C will make about 20% more than the bracket below, and so yeah, that's how it's going to work. That's how it's looking like it's going to work.
Welcome
which should be good
to the
because
ASOP vehicle
it
retrieval system.
gives those people with smaller ships
Vehicle
a
selected.
reason.
Vehicle has been delivered to the following location.
What's the point in having the smaller cargo ships if you can't make good profit from it? And then what's the point in taking something like a Caterpillar or Hull C to go and buy things like where you can't buy Partilium with a Hull C, but you could with a Caterpillar? And what's the point in going down with a Caterpillar to buy you know, 20 boxes of Artilium. Might be possible, but the current design. Yeah, you can sell a cargo where you want. Yeah, oh, nearly went forward then. Woo! It should be good. I'm looking forward to the brackets and the way the cargo's changing. At least they're putting some work into it, into cargo, which is good. So what we're going to do here is we've bought the cargo already. What did I buy? I think I bought... what did I buy? Aluminium. And I should probably make around 3 mil from this. I think it works out. But it's going to be a massive ask having to unload 140 boxes by myself. Now you're saying at Queensway, the whole point of the whole sea was the auto loading, but I do understand. I do get the point of, you know, if it takes 2 minutes to fill this whole sea and then fly off to the next destination, and it takes 2 minutes to unload it, and you're earning 3 mil from it, that's a massive chunk. And yeah, obviously you've put the time in to get the ship, and you need the funding to get the cargo itself. But it's, yeah, I definitely think that the balance is going to be better that if you have to unload it yourself. Now there should be an auto unload option, but like we were just saying a minute ago with the Caterpillar, it's 20 minutes to unload a full Caterpillar and then reload it back up. It takes about 20 minutes. And with the whole sea, you get so much more profit and on it for like a 2-minute wait. You lost 40 mil. Yeah, I think the way forward, Windsor, is going to be the auto load and manual unload. I think you should be able to, yeah, because if it works just like a normal grid, doesn't it? Like a normal freight elevator, it's just external. Yeah, I agree, Queen. Like, if you want to have it auto, then there should be a price and time like there is with auto unloading and loading with all the other ships. Are you even gonna let me out? Yes, you are. Just checking my pad down to make sure that the buttons were set right. Let's do it. Let's find his box. Okay, which one is that one? If I need to hail, normally I'll do it with my voice, but or what they should do, what would be a good one is that you hail the cargo, and then when you go there, it unloads your cargo. Maybe if it takes a bit of time, but you unload your cargo and it puts that then into your inventory. And then that way, then you don't have to go and sell it first. You can just offload it to the to the station. That'd be good. Right, we need to get our cargo. Is this going to give me aggro now? Oh, there we are. 19. Ah, I can see it under there. . So we'll be able to do this way. But like I say, I do agree with it that there needs to be a bit of balance. I don't know if that's exactly what they're going for, whether they're trying to force us to do that. But I do agree that that's how we should be going. We should be going that if we're doing something like this auto load, then it should be cost more money and a bit more time than 2 minutes. There we are. So what's does it say? 1 minute 49. So 1 minute 49 to transfer all this cargo. And so I do agree, like, there needs to be a bit more on the balance. Yeah, that'd be good. Yeah. And then putting it into your actual inventory. I mean, that's probably the way they'll go in the end, won't they? They'll probably put it so you can put it into your inventory instead. Right, Alt and N. Good to know. Cheers, UK. So we paid 6.008 million for this one. We should make about 3 million, so we should sell it for 9 mil. Let me just check on the thing. Yeah, 2.9, so we should sell it for just short of 9 mil. Should. We'll soon see. Should. Right, that should be pretty much done now, shouldn't it? Well, the box is not back though, so the box is not back. There it is. Now the box is back. Right. Let's get out of this box before we end up getting in trouble and getting the ship put away, and then it explodes again because it's stuck in an hangar. And we are heading to, I think that's the Terra. I think it's a Terra Gateway, didn't I? Terra Gateway we're heading to. Unclaimed cargo? I don't think there is. Oh, I think what it's done is it has, because that's full. I think what it's done is where I've not sold the cargo because the ship blew up. It's still waiting for me to transfer that, isn't it? Still waiting for me to transfer that. Right, let's head over to Terra. Contracts, no.
Ooh, a new noob has joined the ranks.
Thanks for the follow, Queen Zoe. Really appreciate that. Really do appreciate it. Terra Gateway. Let's do it. It's not that far away, actually. Not that far. Collision alert. That showed that I hit something then. My hull showed up red. 52 George Michaels. Let's do this, guys. Yeah, MFDs, yeah. You can do that one with the MFDs. Yeah, I know that. When I was on earlier on, I always forget because I don't have a, but this is the first time I've owned an all-C in the live. I normally use it in PTU, so when I'm in live a lot, I generally use my Caterpillar. And yeah, the whole C, oh my god, it's so hard to maneuver. You got to go really, really slow, but then you get really impatient then because you're like, just go. And you can't. Sorry guys, I'm just answering Kill Fairness. Prefer the C2. Yeah, I've never really. I probably need to give the C2 another go. Zoe, we used the C2 back in 3.17 before cargo became physicalized. And we just never really got on with it, especially when wind was really bad. Sometimes you'd land and your ship would just be blowing everywhere. The whole air was really bad for that. And the C2, again, in fact, in our old videos, they got one of Kilthanis running after his ship because it was blowing away, and that was a C2. Absolute craziness of this C2 blowing away, and he's trying to get on it. And so I never really liked it. And then physicalized cargo came in. I've just never really gone back to look at the C2. I always preferred the Cat, but the Cat has a letdown with the manual loading. Again, it's 100, like I said, about 110 boxes for manual loading the C2, the whole C. I'm not too sure what would it be with the whole C, the C2. Sorry, what will it be? Manual loading. How many boxes are we looking at? Because it's 700 odd, but how many of those are 32s, 24s, 16s? The issue we have with the Cat is the highest size is 24, and you can get 4 lots of 24 in each bay. 8 lots of 24 in each bay. And then the rest of it is all 1s and 2s, and that's why you end up with 100 odd units of cargo, which is a pain. But the reason I'm using the Cat a lot more now is because I got the Caterpillar. I bought the Caterpillar, the Ironclad, so I can't wait for that to come out, and then hopefully that's going to be a little bit better for cargo. I presume it's just a hull with a hole in it, just a square space in the middle, which will just fit everything. Right, so Terra Gateway, we're going to sell this stuff, and we're going to have to manually unload it, unfortunately. But you guys get to see that and how that goes.
Quantum travel complete.
24 lots of 32 in the C2. Yeah. So that's not too bad. That takes a massive chunk of that, doesn't it? What's that? 24 times 32 is 600, over 600. So pretty much the majority of the cargo. So I'm definitely going to have to go and have another look at the C2, I think. Now, this is where this becomes really, really sluggish. You got to take your time with it. What I would recommend, so that you don't overshoot things, is to either go into SCM mode or just put your landing gear down, and that will slow you right down. Yeah, 4 and 8s as well. So I presume if you've got 32 lots of, the other 100 would be things like 2s and 4s and stuff like that. But still, even if you don't take the 2s and 4s, 600 is good. Whereas in thinking the Caterpillar, if you don't take the 2s and 1s, I think you have about, it works out about 400-ish. So you're losing at 100 and odd. Whereas if you lose 100 and odd in the C2, you still got 600 and odd, which is still really, really good. You load it, oh yeah, you load it up to 800, yeah. And that's, again, that's something you can't really do with a Cat. Overload it like that. I've never, the only time we've unloaded this much is me and Kilthanis was in the caterpillar, and we actually unloaded a full caterpillar between us. I say we unloaded. Kilthanis was just throwing the boxes around the hangar at me to catch and then put in the elevator. But I've never used the freight elevators in anger, as they say, don't they? In anger. So this will be the first time I'm using these freight elevators to use them. I've never really used the tractor beams again. So again, I understand. I'm saying again a lot there. I understand that things like the tractor beams are useless on these things when you are just auto unloading. So what's the point in putting tractor beams on? I presume they want to get some value from the ships rather than just everything unloading and unloading. 600 SCU off a reclaimer. Oh man, I love going on the reclaim. So with the org, we'd go on the reclaim, and there'd be me, Kilthanis, Dark, Soul, Rico. There'd be a couple of us on there. We'd have 2 people on the beams and then 2 people downstairs. I love that. But I think they just land and auto unload from there then. I don't think we've ever taken it out because it's just stupid to take out of that, innit? Just yeah. With this thing, it takes a week to slow down. Did I leave my landing gear down? Yeah, my landing gear's down as well, so I've done it up. So your landing gear will just lock you at around 30 miles a second or meters a second. But what I'm looking at here is, I'm looking at this. I don't want to go beyond 200 on this because it takes so long for it to drop back down. So, Kilthanis is saying my audio sync is bad. Is it really, really bad, guys? Something I'll work on while I'm playing with my settings over the next couple of days. Yeah, the one downstairs on the reclaimer is just ridiculous, isn't it? Like, what's the point in that? The reclaimer cargo bay downstairs. It's just you have to put it in a lift. There's no like opening to get to it. I've got to find one of these things now, Anna. I think they're up there, aren't they? Take it nice and slow. Fine on Twitch. Cheers, Queen. Right, where are these gonna be? There's one there right in front of me, innit? Yeah. No, don't. Once you get close, then it becomes fine. Just got to slow myself down. This is what it's like with this thing, innit? It's just... crazy. Sounds good. Bud, are you alright, buddy? I got my whole seat because of you, giving me that cash. Everything's really slow. You gotta be really slow and methodical with that, ain't you? Get yourself in place. I think it might tell me that I'm obstructing there, by the way, because I did this with a whole C the other day and a whole A the other day, and it told me I was obstructing. So we'll try that. We'll see. Make sure I've got my helmet on again. Dramatic. Presume that's already down. It looks like it's already down. Is it already down? Already up, sorry, yeah. Sorry, that's what I want. Now, do I use the tractor beams on the ship, or am I better off using my tractor beam? This thing. What do you guys reckon? I'm too close, am I? Is it even gonna let me? Not let me use the normal tractor beam. Weird. I might have to use the ship one, to be honest. Is it open? Maybe it's not open. It looks open. I don't have to do anything, do I? Let's close it and then put it back open. Right click to the letterbox. Letterbox. Yes, so I'm left clicking and it's not doing anything on the left click itself. Even that one. It's just not doing anything with the left click. I'm going to put the thing away and then back on again. This down and then back on, back open. Yeah, it's already up, but it's not touching. You see that? It closed and then reopened. I wonder if there's something wrong with this one. Looks like there's some issue with it. See, now that one's let me take it off. Is he gonna... There we are. But then is that gonna put it away? That's the thing. Because I don't want to end up doing a whole grid and then... See, it does that. So I might have to use another one because it looks like this one's not doing too good. And that's why I don't want to end up doing a whole lot. Yeah, I'll go to a different one. Right. At least we know that. Oh. Hello? Let's take that one off. Whoa. Okay, let's take that off and let's go to another one. This is the first time I've used these, so... Could do with someone like Kill Thanis on with me. Saying that though, it'd probably cause more issues. Wouldn't you, Kill Thanis? Right, let's go in, guys. Let's go to the next one. He's a very naughty boy. Right. I thought I turned my engines off as well. Maybe not. Let's check the next one. Thing is, I don't want to be... Next one's right next to it, isn't it? Bear 2. Check Bear 2. Being slow, methodical. Slow, methodical. Ah, yeah, I remember. Too many people using them and they just bugged out all the time, didn't they? Right, let's get a good position here. Make sure I'm not trespassing, make sure that's not in the way.
Engines off.
So, 140 boxes I've got to move here now. It's a chunk. It's a chunk. Before I do, just check some stuff. Just making sure that my numbers are good. Right. Before I jump out. Now it looks like they're out again. So, let me just throw one on it again and just see. At least the tractor beam's working this time. How many does it? How many did they hold? Does anyone know? Looks like a lot. I think they're designed for this, aren't they? For the whole seat. Ooh. Like, oh, gravity went, and I went, but I was still in space. So what I'm going to do is drop this in. That is gone into the inventory, I reckon. Yeah, it's gone into the inventory, so I'm not bothered about that. Doing it that way. It's going to be a fun task. I'm just going to throw them all towards there. Not even going to bother worrying about where they go. How many up can you do as well? Can you do like a couple up? Don't look like they're thingy next to each other neither. What are they doing? I'm still moving forward here. You know what? It doesn't feel too bad doing it this way. Oh. And that did stack on there. Did you see it then, guys? It does stack on top. Yeah. So you're getting at least 2 of them on there. 2 higher. Cheers. Sorry, I'm not reading chat at the moment, guys. I'm asking questions, but not actually reading the chat. I'm sort of like working how I would work if I was doing this without the stream on and chatting as well. And what? You're talking, what, about 5 minutes per side? And there's 8 of them. So, what, 20 minutes, you reckon, guys? It's not too bad if you've got all 32s, I reckon. Yeah, it's not too bad. Actually, all right. Yeah, especially if there's like 2, you get 2 people doing it as well, it won't be too bad. It'd be alright. I think, like you said, the ship ones will be harder to do. The ship tractor beams will be harder to do. So that's the full one there, one side, one bay. Yeah, should be too bad, should it? What are your guys' thoughts on this? I mean, I'm not the best at cargo moving as well, so you guys might even be better at it than I am. Ideally, I want to move that one that I've made flat there and rotate it back round. Ideally. Seeing that, looks like it should be alright. That one, just spin it like that. I'm rubbish at this, guys. Come on. You know you want to. Maybe he's just not gonna go in that spot. You know, you get those broken spots that just don't work in some elevators. Maybe that's what that is. Just gonna throw them all over now. I don't have to worry too much about it. Useless. But it makes you all think that you're all normal now. Yeah, it's just 144 containers, just a time, innit? It's just, that's what it is now. But it's not too bad. I prefer unloading these big ones like this than the small little ones. I just hate the small fiddly little arsey ones. Whoa. Calm himself down. I had it and then Most like the user's not that good. Definitely could have done with Skill Thanos' LPM. But instead he's off enjoying Christmas. How selfish. How selfish of him. What I'm going to do is throw these down in a minute. Just to bag them in. Why does it seem like there's more on this one than there was on the one before it? The thing is that at least there's some saviour for the Hull C at the moment, instead of, now that we know this, instead of, you know, losing so much money with it keep blowing up in the space hangar trying to get it to work. At least we know this is an option now, which makes life a little bit easier for us. Because guys, I'm a Hull C. I'm a Hull C cargo hauler now. Now that I've got one. I'm one of you guys. These little flies doing my head in. A little fly from my plant. Yeah. What I'm going to do is head that up and put that in. Just so I've got a bit more space. Bag it, as they say. So that's 2 of 8 done. You know what I thought he was going to do then? I thought he was going to come back out again. I was going to go mad. Yeah, that's the thing. And not just that. One thing I'm thinking about with this as well is if a station doesn't buy certain cargo, you could buy, say you get a better price at the planet, whichever planet I'm near. If there was a better price, say I was over at Bajini doing this, and Area 18 had the best price for something, then you could drop it off at the Bajini and then piece it out in another ship, like the C2, and so then just take it down to the planet where you're going to get a better thing for it. Let's carry on. Another thing I could probably do here as well is this is just grab it and just head it towards it like that, and just that might be quicker, and then deal with it after, as long as it doesn't come back into the ship. No, that might be a bad idea, you know. It might be a bad idea, guys. So how many's on? Is it 12 per thing in it? 12. Might as well take that over. I wonder if I could get out my Atlas here and just float it in space. That'd be cool, wouldn't it? Let's get your Atlas out and float it in space. The further obviously you get from the tractor beam, the further away you are, the more it jockeys around like that. For some reason it doesn't like that one. Near mind, lad, near mind. To be honest, guys, it's not too bad. Yeah, it would be nice if you know, just going in and unloading it, but just like anything, we get used to it. I think I get used to this. I don't mind it for 4 million, 3.5 million, or whatever you're gonna get from it. And if there's 2 people, if you've got a job and it's 4 million, and there's 2 people, 2 million each for, you know, it's gonna be half the time. I don't think it's too bad of a shout on what you're going to get from it. Yeah. Here's a question. I wouldn't do it with it because it would class it as stolen gear, and I was going to say, what if I'm doing this and then someone comes along and just into that freight, it comes down into this freight elevator number 2, external freight number 2, and then just tries pushing it down, but it would just say it's obstructed, wouldn't it? Because yeah, if somebody else's stuff is in the elevator, you can't push it down yourself. Come on. There we are. That's that side done, and this side left, and then that's one whole section done. And it's not been too bad, to be honest with you guys. What do you guys think? Has it been all right for you guys? Would you do this? I guess as well, it depends where you position yourself as well, doesn't it? A bit like having the Atlas as well, where you position yourself might be a better thing in how you get the cargo across. I am moving though, that's annoying me. Could be nice and relaxing, I think. And you're in the safety of the space station, so it's not too bad. Nice and chilled. Nice and chilled, guys. Yeah, sometimes it is fun just to move boxes. I think what we've got to think about is coming to terms with it. I think that's the thing to think about, in it. Sorry, you can hear my mouse wheel flickering along. Flickering, flickering, flickering along. I think I put myself in a decent position for these ones because they're just slotting in nice and easy and not messing around, which is good. I say it could just be a nice chilled 3 million run. So originally what I was going to do was a round robin run, but I think once I've done this I'll be done anyway because the time it's going to take to do this. But then I'm going to create a video from this where I'll do a voiceover and put everything into it, like the ship blowing up in the hangar, not being recognised, and sort of do a whole video on it, which is generally what I do. And plus first use of the external freight elevator. I think here the external freight elevators saved us in this way because now we have the fallback of that now. Yeah, I think as well it's how it's being pulled off as well. The spin of it is not really good. The rotate is not brilliant. So moving forward, I think it's slightly there, aren't I? It's a nice position as well. This will be good for the lower ones. I'll do it like that and then put it in place. I'll do that for now. I wonder, can I get one underneath that? Oh, I've hit the ship, Hannah. Is it? I've hit the ship, so the ship might start moving. Or am I moving? Seems alright. Be careful hitting the ship because it starts moving. Yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing, Bob. Like, I would never begrudge this myself because I understand to have been able to come and drop this off in a 2-minute slot for earning nearly 3 million. Yeah, I've had to buy the ship and had the resources to buy the ship and buy the stuff that I'm buying, but it still needs to be some balance to it, I think, in my eyes. And I wouldn't begrudge this. Just like I didn't with the manual loading, when manual loading first came in. I knew it was going to be something we'd have to adjust to. And I'm happy for that. I know people won't be. Some people are not going to be happy about it, but I'm happy with it. I'm going to have to drop these in soon, aren't I? See how I landed that? Like I landed it like a ship. Less movement, the better. I've done a massive chunk of it. I've done all one side of it already, and this will be the first panel of the other side. So I've done really well, I think, with up to here. How long has it been, guys? Does anyone know? I didn't check the time. Should have done, really. That was a mistake. I've left one box go there. Make sure that doesn't fly off. Did it? Maybe not. What I'm going to do is going to head over and drop this in. That's what I'm going to do. Whoa. Whoa. Drop these in. So, manually unloading is... Man, something I never thought I would ever utter in my life. Manually unloading a hull C. Now, if they are forcing us to manually unload, can you imagine when the hull D comes and the hull E? Eek. Someone could have took my ship, but the door's open. I could just nab it. Tab my ship. Come on, tractor beam. Don't mess me around now. Tractor beam's not working. Tractor beam is not working. Have I run out of battery? Let's go and figure this out. Go and figure this out. Whoa. Right. Right, my left, I'm pressing. Nothing. What's going on with it? So only holds 5,000 SCU. This capacity in my... It's good to know as well. Right, that's better. Right, let's go. Again, I think it's all going to depend in it on where you, like we were just saying, where you sit in comparison to the ship and the cargo bay. Like, because this is going to come off really quick because it's at the right angle, the right orientation. Just makes it easier. That one's moving up one, I think. Unless you mess it up like that. So there's 6 boxes, that's half of it done already. It's quick. Throw it over there. I'm not bothered too much about it. See, this one's going to be a little bit harder because of its orientation. So it means I do have to sort of, yeah, spin them ones. Skills. I got skills. skills. Come on. Come on. Someone's on a half in it. Needs to be pulled back this way a bit. Try and get it in that gap. There we are. So after this one, there's only the last spindle to do. Good. Really, really good. Could probably position myself a little bit better for this one, but I'm on the end goal, end game. I'm not too worried at the moment. Even if I send this one down. And the further away you go, the more it sort of like swings. No, keep hold. I was going to try and drop it then. Alright, that's that spindle done. Last spin done. This one going to be easy or not? What do you reckon, guys? Got to lift it to push it over. Probably be easier if I just sent it down, wouldn't it? Yeah, I think you can because it will float. So I presume you can. It'd be something I maybe should try next video, is using the Atlas. But it floats, so I don't see why not. And I think you can get it out on the bait thing there as well. So yeah, it might be easier doing that. Almost there, guys. Cheers for you all sticking around watching. I know it's probably boring watching someone unload a whole sea. Come on. That's what we want. I'm probably going to go and drop this down actually and then just fill the rest in a minute. Might be the better bet. Just because it's getting a bit cramped on here now. Need to probably spin that. Whoa. Send this one down. What's our capacity going to be? I'm sure you can get the Atlas out here because it's a freight elevator. So I'm sure you can just grab the Atlas here with this lot because this is your normal inventory. And if it's in your normal inventory, then you can get it in your normal freight cargo. I'm sure you can get it out in your normal cargo out here. So it would just be stuck to that, and then you just get in it and or pull it off and then get in it. Should I say? That's the way I would say. But I don't have an Atlas here to try, so I'll have to try that. Or have it on your ship is another thing. Right, so I didn't realise these only have 5,000 capacity as well. These space stations. So it's good to know that as well. Like going further on. Done the same again. Do you know what? I'll be peed off if I can't sell it on. So what do you reckon, about 40 minutes to unload, guys? 40 minutes to unload. To be honest, guys, it hasn't been too bad. It's been alright. Last 4 boxes. Last box. There we are. What I want to do is sort of get a screenshot of some sort. I want to try and get some sort of screenshot. It's the buttons for it. That's it. I'll do something like that. Right. Yeah. Last load going down, guys. And we must remember which one we're on as well. See how many boxes we should have. 140. Yes, yes. I'm just about to do that. UK. So yeah, good shout. Good shout. And shout. So put the spindles away, put the cargo thing away. I'm not going to buy cargo, but I'm going to do this because if we was to do a round trip, then obviously that's what we're going to look at.
Engines on.
What's that? Moves nicer now. So it's going to give me docking in it. Yeah, sorry, we'll do.
Started. Landing gear.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
Approved to dock. Landing gear up.
Yep. It's nicer handling this ship when it's not full. It's so much better. Alright, how close are we? Up a bit. Oh yeah.
Auto docking started.
Yes, yes, yeah.
Landing complete. Have a pleasant stay.
Engines off.
Right, let's go and sell this cargo, guys. What we're looking at, 40 minutes, 40-minute run. An hour, maybe. And at least then we can put the ship away now. To do auto loading if we was going to do the next run. Auto load.
I was thinking about going on one of those Starline cruises. I mean, about being cooped up on a ship that long.
A lot of running. some reason I expected it being down this way. Nope. I didn't put the ship away, I need to do that. There we go. And we should be able to now go straight to turret gateway. 144 boxes. 9.03 million. Yeah, I said about 9 million. So we made 3,300,000. 3,003,000. Something like that. Not 30,000. 3,030,000 or something like that. Because we paid 6.08 for it. So there we are. Not bad. That's the first time I've ever used those bays. So that's really good to have done that. Well, like I said, I'll create a video of this later. It won't have my face on it because I record the video separate. Like this screen separately. And I'll do it as a proper video because not many people get to watch the lives or don't go and watch the lives, but it gives it a more focused video. So yeah, thanks for the tips and stuff, guys, in the chat. Really appreciated that. And yeah, made 9 million. I did want to do a round robin, but at least we got to learn more about the way the whole sea works now in the auto loading and a manual unloading. So yeah, really appreciate that, guys. I'm going to call this stream. Really appreciate everyone that's joined. Like I said, I'm going to create a video from this. Thanks to Queen Zoe for the follow on Twitch and all those that are watching on Twitch and YouTube. Really appreciate it. Don't forget to take that pointer, guys. Tick that like button if you like videos like this. I put out a lot of cargo videos, industrial play. I play on generally Sunday and a Thursday live with Kill Thanis. Generally some really good fun there. So really appreciate all of you guys that joined me, and I should see you guys out in the verse. Thank you so much for coming, guys. This has been my TED Talk.